My mic is muted as always. Do you love when your mic's muted? How we doing? Why, I'm in trouble. It's okay though. All right, guys, how we doing today? It's your boy, it's Joey, coming in hot. Coming in hot. It's your boy Joe. All right. So today we got some big lab update stuff we got to do today. We got some stuff we got to do. We actually got some real physical stuff we got to do today, guys. I'm actually pumped up about this. This has got to be a quick lab. This has got to be a quick stream, though, and a quick lab, or I'm gonna get beat up. I'm gonna get the old boop in the old back of the head from the old wifey here soon if I don't hurry up. So, without further ado, we're going to jump right into things. Hold on. Just after this brief message. Once I get my dashboard up. How you doing, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day out there. Streams are looking good. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Alright. If it's playing some weird music, it's still playing some weird music. Why is it playing everything? Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble if it does that. Hold on. Okay. It's like that hospital type elevator music I love. That's a little too slow. That's fine. It's okay. We'll take that, right? Alright. So let me just make sure everything is which I'm pretty sure everything is. Alright, let's get over to this. Oh, Alright, so you guys remember me talking about my EXI server and everything else yesterday, right? So so yeah, so we today we're actually going to be we're going to be doing some we're going to be demonstrating what it can actually do and what I wanted to do with it. And that's probably we probably won't start there because I want to do one more thing before we get started there. What we're actually going to need to do. No, that's not what I want. I really need to get another. Alright, so what I wanted to do today is we need to actually make some. I got the two little webby cams over here, and I got this little camera right. You can see the little desktop. Whatever, it's probably annoying, but it's fine. But we're gonna make some more actual Ethernet cable, and I want to actually go over how to make that real quick because that's something that I really hadn't spent too much actual time on my actual self on how to make correctly and how to verify that it's actually done correctly. So I just wanted to go over that real quick because I need I need at least two more of about this length right here. Because what I want to do is I want to manage all the cables that we got going on. And what we'll do is, and you can kind of see it. It's over here, so you kind of see it from this camera right here, guys. So kind of over here, this is where I got the like little network area, and I'll show you that too once we start plugging and playing and stuff like that, plugging things in and stuff like that, and getting everything set up. Because remember, we still got to do this very quickly. So let me just take a quick sip of my water. There was like no more water in there. And which ones? The other ones I put away, right? Because I don't need the other ones. Okay, let's get started here first, guys. So, just gonna grab a piece of the length real quick. Now, I've done this just a couple times now, and the first couple times I've done it, I wasn't too successful. I was able to pretty much, by now, I got the gist of like what's to be expected. So what we got here, so this is, so you guys can kind of see, this is the like the crimper tool that's made for old camera angle. There you go. And you can kind of see it on this too. And you can kind of see where it's made for, like where the RJ45 connector would go into and stuff like that. Right here, we're gonna get to that part too. So pretty much we just cut our cable, so we got our cable length here, and obviously you could score this yourself. It's easy. But if you take this cool little tool, so this is like a little plungery tool. See, and what it is you see that right there? See how it's got that hole in there? Let me see. Right there. Stick the wire right in there. Stick the wire, and let's give ourselves just enough room. So we're gonna give ourselves enough room, just about that right there, to make sure we have enough to play with. Then we're just gonna score it real quick. That's it. Depress the plunger, and then Bob's your uncle. Comes right off like nothing. Bam. Look at that. And now we have our nice cable here. Alright, so we have this string here that we can just remove real fast. Whoa! As I destroy my whole setup. Just gonna grab my scissors. Handy dandy multi-tool. This little here real quick. Alright, so now we got our cables, and when you get them together, it looks like you only got 4, but remember, these are twisted pair. All right, so we actually have 8 here. So each one of these is twisted together. So these are twisted together, and then they're twisted together with other, and these are twisted pair cables. Okay, so just simply undo it. But what we're gonna do is kind of, because there's a method to how we want to kind of get this set up, and I want to make sure you guys see this. All right, and you kind of, hopefully you guys can see the coloration. You might be hard to see the coloration, but I'll explain it as we go. You get this coming over here too. I'll move that. So what we want first is to start undoing the cables, and we want the orange first, since we're using 568B, right? 568B as how we're going to be putting these together. And if my memory suits me correct, it is white, orange, and then orange, and then white, green, but then green, solid green, moves down, We got our blue. So blue's got to go over these two actually. So we're gonna try to yeah, do this like this and try to move blue over here. I feel like I'm in The Sims with this music. It's blue. Yeah, right. It's blue and then white and then just like this, I believe. So let me just double check and we'll go over that one more time. Remember, this is like the first couple times I've done this face, so. So with this little kit too, it came with this I'll show you guys. Came with this little handy schmandy little sheet to go off of too, which is pretty neat. Like a little reference sheet. Pretty cool. That's what we so yeah, so we're gonna be using the T68 Bravo because we're gonna be using as just straight through cable, not crossover or anything like that. We don't need to be worried about nothing like that. So we're just gonna be using straight through cabling, and we're just gonna be going for the RJ45 T, so the Tango 568 Bravo. Pretty much like the way you would reference and how to align these. So again, it would be so looking at it, so it would be so holding it again. So it's white orange, white green, solid blue, white blue, solid green, white brown, and then solid brown. Okay. So we just want to make sure that we have it like that, and then we kind of iron it out. So again, we have white orange, white green, solid blue, right? Solid blue. Yep, solid blue, white blue, green, white, brown, and then brown. Yep. So all right. So we're already getting the kind of the gist of it, and then we kind of like want to keep them together, guys. And you kind of like want to seem like this is kind of like a trick. Kind of like iron them to kind of like together. I keep saying kind of, but keep just doing something like this. You guys can see what I'm doing. It kind of like straightens them all out, gets them all together. All right. So you can kind of see what I'm saying. Oh, it's kind of straightened out now. Alright, so once we kind of get it straightened out, again, just want to make sure it keeps doing, keep hitting it. There we go. Kind of show. Make sure it looks good. And then we just want to snip. So we're going to remove pretty much where my fingers are pretty much holding that at. So I'm going to remove about that much, guys, okay? Okay. Then we're left with just a little nub, okay? Alright. Then the connector, the little, is always facing down. So that's always that's always a reference. So you always want on the actual RJ45 connector, this little thing right here, it's always pointing down. That's the way you're gonna slide these in here. Alright, and you'll kind of like see where the channels are. You just want to make sure you get it. They kind of go in the channels that they're supposed to go into, you know? the thing is once you do this, it can't undo it after that. There you go. Alright, so we pushed it all the way in. I feel pretty comfortable where we're at. So that's one thing, you always want to make sure it's all the way pushed in. We got it all the way in. It's seated pretty well. Alright. And then we just take our crimper, and you can see there's like a side with teeth, and then there's a side with just like a straight bar. You just slide your RJ45 connector in, and just crimps it in. Alright. That's it. All done. All done. Now we have one side done. But we still got to test this though at the very end. So we're not 100% done yet. We still got to do one more side. But we still got to test it too. This one has tested, and I'll show you that next too. We'll test that one too again, just so I can show you. But we'll test this one. We'll test this one too. So we're just gonna do what we just did pretty much again. So we take a little plunger tool. Remember, we want to give ourselves just some plain room here. We'll give ourselves a little. There you go. Get a quick score done. Okay. Take all this hair. Cut all the hair off real quick. Are you ready? What's up? Somebody's coming soon. Just get our cables together. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start kind of twisting these. Remember, white, orange, orange. And then white, green. My mic's on, right? Yeah, my mic's on. I've done that before. I've gone about halfway through a screen before. I forgot my mic was on. So remember, it's what is it? Is it? Yeah, solid blue, and then white blue, and then solid green, and then white brown, and then solid brown. Okay. Again, we count this one. Kind of stuff we kind of want, you know. And we just take it like this. Alright, like I said, you do that a couple times, and like I said, it'll actually straighten out. Alright, so again, we just want to make sure that's straight, that our colors are exactly where they're supposed to go. Yeah, okay, I'm going to give it a snip. Okay, give it a snippies. Okay, again, make sure they're all in the right same area. We got it pretty down. Next over here. All right, again, take our connector. So our RJ45 connector here. All right, remember this side when you're doing the insert is down. All right, and then you're inserting it from the orange, from the orange to the left, and then brown to your right. Okay. Sure it's good. That's facing down. And again, you kind of just kind of like feel it going in these slots. And you can feel it. Okay. So there we go. Now we just made another cable, and let's test it. So here we go. So here's our tester right here, guys. This is just a Klein's tools. This is just a LAN. It's called a LAN Explorer. Pretty much a RJ45 connector, RJ45 or RJ11 or 12 test wire tested to make sure that it's good. It's insulated and it works. There's no faults with it. So you just simply, with this one, it's kind of remote. You just simply connect it here to that side. So we have it connected to that side. And then you have the ones on the top for the RJ45. You kind of see it there too, guys. Okay, RJ45. Both sides are connected now. We're going to press test. And look at that. We got a clean test. Good deal, guys. Well, so yeah, so that's how we made successful cable. So we have a successful second cable now. So we're getting pretty good at making these cables now, guys. So we got 2 cables now. All right, about the same length. All right, and again, because these are going to be short, these are short distance. These don't have to go far because of what we're going to be doing. And again, this is part of the CCNA experience, part of the CCNA knowledge too, guys. Learning how to be a network engineer. Obviously, this is part of becoming a network engineer, is learning how to make the most basic of things, and that's cables, guys. You know what I'm saying? Ethernet cables. You know, if I'm gonna tell people I'm a network engineer, I better know how to make Ethernet cables. So there we go. So now we can make Ethernet cables. So we learned a new skill. Cool. So we just made an Ethernet cable. So we got to make one more now. One more, and we're done. Cabling. Grab on. Just think it's a little bit of a mess, but whatever. Right. So some length. Cut it. Put the rest of our cable back in the box. I'm gonna be cabling up. What's his name? Gamer Golf there. Cool dude, by the way. Gamer Golf. Gave me a great idea. I'm gonna cut that. I see I cut on the wrong. Okay, when I do that. Give me a great idea to kind of like set the house up for Ethernet and stuff like that. So I'm gonna kind of run some Ethernet throughout the house and stuff like that with some of the Ethernet cable I got going on in here. Should be pretty good. All right, so again, let's do this. Again, let's give ourselves some length. Give ourselves a score. We don't have to go too crazy with it. Find here. It's off. Wires out real quick. Alright, that's our first 2 wires. We need the white green. White green, go on. Go white green. it's solid wood. So let's loop around that. Actually, one more time. So there we go. Blue. So again, when you see the actual cables close up, you can see what I'm saying, where you can kind of get the cables to neatly sit next to each other, so they're not all. So it's less likely that it's it's gonna get all messed up on you, like it is right now. Yeah, what do you think of this little back of footsies? Okay, you can go. When you do that, you can see how it just kind of like gets everything nice and straight. You do that a couple times. That's it. Yeah, we'll give it a little cutty cut. But once you do this a couple times, it becomes very easy. It's nothing really to making these cables, guys. Very, very, very easy thing to do. Okay, again, let's just verify that everything's in the same spot. Again, facing down. Push. We're not gonna push it in there. We're just gonna like just get it in there, and then you can kind of just feel again. You can kind of just feel when you go through each channel, and then just give it one more push at the very end. Whoa! Woo! Scared me. Hello. What's up, buddy?
What you working on?
I'm working on making some cables. What you doing?
Are you using your green screen?
Mm-hmm.
Green shirt.
You're disappearing right now. Hold on. There you go. You're just ahead. Maxwell's just ahead right now.
A Batman.
Batman.
Can't quite see me.
Yeah. Once I go to the next scene, it'll be a little bit better.
Where is the camera?
Hmm.
Where is the camera?
I got a couple of cameras. I got these two cameras and then that camera right there.
They can't see me.
No, it is. It sees you, see? You're just a head. A floating head.
With black hair.
Oh, buddy. Relax, okay?
Okay. That did not hurt at all.
Crazy guy.
You're crazy and I got a bowl.
Crazy, crazy boy. Again, so there we go.
Are you still streaming, honey?
Yeah, I'm almost done, baby.
I got some good news, so when you're done.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Got some really good news.
Good. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Okay. Well, you're going to... Oh, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Making some cables.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just going over that.
Oh, let me, hold on, say something, text me.
Okay, remember, guys, so remember, white, orange, orange, white, green. Then
Look at your text.
My text. I don't remember I put my phone all of a sudden. going. We're almost done. Alright, so there we go. So again, let's just verify that our cables are in the right order. Alright, so we have white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, and then brown. Let's do this little thingy. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we should make sure we have all of our stuff in the right order. And we do. Remember this facing down. And we're not jamming it in there. You can kind of just feel it when it goes in there. And you find the slots. And then just give it a push. Just make sure all the connected ends are all the where they're at the very end. Okay. Just give it a grip. Down. And then we're gonna test it. Gotta test each one, guys. Don't want to hurt any of our equipment. Okay, let's test it. And we passed. Green light. Okay, guys, so good. Another successful cable. Cool. Alright, so kind of done making the cables that we just needed for now. We're gonna need more cables later. That's kind of all we kind of needed for now. Kind of clean up my mess. Quick. Alright, cool. We got our 3 cables, okay? Alright, so what we got next is we got to open up a couple things. We got a TP link, we got a 5-port gigabit desk port switch. These are just some unmanaged switches. Alright. Yeah, don't hate on me, guys. Can't afford Cisco equipment right now. So TP Link, it's the cheapest networking equipment on the market. You know what? It's actually pretty decent stuff too, guys. Don't hate on cheap stuff sometimes. Cheap stuff's actually pretty good stuff sometimes. Sometimes. Right, this is going to help us just expand on our network that we're going to be building right now, and that's what we're going to be going over. Installation steps. Nice. So there you go. Cellophane up. Not brand new anymore. Alright, this little power. Alright, so we got our TP link, and this is just a it's just a 5-port switch. Okay, guys. Again, this is just to give us some things to just actually physically lab on. Alright? Alright, to actually physically connect cables into things. You know what I'm saying? You guys saw me doing all that virtualization. Well, you know what? I wanted to actually physically do stuff. We're still on a budget though, so we gotta find an inexpensive way to do things. So this is kind of what I'm bringing to you guys right now, is showing you guys how I'm gonna build this lab, and this inexpensive lab though is gonna be a very fulfilling and rich lab. All right, and we're gonna be able to do a lot of stuff in this lab. All right, it's gonna give us the opportunity to continue our learning, guys. All right, and to even make us even more confident in our skills too. All right. Again, all this equipment that I grabbed, guys, is just for educational purposes. All for educational stuff, guys. Share with you guys. Help me learn. Again, it's not Cisco. It's not some big, huge brand, but you know what? It's still. So this right here, guys. So this is a gigabit multi-WAN VPN router. Okay, and what this is going to give us is it has multiple. We're going to have the ability for multiple WAN links here. Okay, so multiple wide area network links, and this is how we're going to kind of connect our network together. Okay. You know, it's good. This is like 50. This is pretty cheap, $50. It's a little router. It's got some weight to it. All right, it actually feels actually pretty decently built. Doesn't feel empty, nothing like that. Doesn't feel like just some empty shell. It actually feels like there's something behind it all. Okay, so yeah, so this is gonna be our multi-WAN router here that's going to connect all of our access points and our other routers together. So our ESXi router, our TP-Link router, and our actual home network router is all going to get connected through this, and this is how we're gonna build on our network here, guys. And they give me a little cord too. Very nice, very nice. Papa. One more thing. Again, this is all. I'm gonna have a TP-Link and Raspberry Pi network link. So anybody out there work with TP-Link, tell them I give them a shout out that I built a pretty neat, cool network using them and a Raspberry Pi. So this right here, guys, what we're opening up next. Can't see it. I can't because the green screen is messing it all up. But this right here, so we have it's just a wireless access point. Okay. And what this is gonna do, this is gonna make that. We're gonna use this. We're gonna use the wireless access point. So this is just a TP-Link wireless, 300 megabytes per second wireless access point. Again, super cheap stuff. Installation stuff there. But this should help. Though we should be able to establish what we should be able to establish our Raspberry Pi though as a Wi-Fi router with this though. That's what I'm trying to achieve here. That's what is pretty neat. Again, that's what's pretty neat about what I am trying to I'm trying to kind of accomplish it. You know what I'm saying? So, internet, yep. Yeah, so it's just a basic. So it's just a basic, yeah, basic access point. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna one Ethernet link right there, and that's what we're gonna plug the. Well, first we're gonna make sure the interface works on the ESP side, and then if it does, this should then establish that as a wireless network. You know what I'm saying? So that should be that should be pretty neat. Actually, I'm pretty pumped up about this. Yeah, boy, I got all this network quick, guys. More Ethernet. Ooh, they gave me all kinds of Ethernet. No, they actually gave me a little give me a little power over Ethernet. That's cool. They give me that. They throw a little PO power Ethernet switch in there. That's cool. Oh, that's very nice of them. Was it that nice? Power that on. Yeah. Screw that in. Neato. Oh, nothing. We'll find a use for that maybe, right? So, finding room for all this stuff. That's gonna be the next challenge. Alright. Alright. Well, I can kind of do whatever now. So that's cool. I did accept that. Alright. I don't really the same power to but I kind of want to skip this. Get this. VPN router established first. I don't know. Maybe. You know what? Let's. No, I want. Let's do this then. Alright. Let's do this now, guys. So now I have, so this is the USB dongle here. This is what I'm going to be using on the ESXi server here. And I did take down that router because I want to make this, I want to just restart it all over again too. I want to redo kind of what I did before, but do it all over again. I want to make it a different, just because I want to just start afresh. I want to start that that image fresh and everything else, the installation and all that kind of fresh. Yes. Somebody was talking. I'm trying to think though where I want to put this this wireless access point once I get it once I get it fired up. So I could put it up there. Might be a good place for it up there. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. I got this cord right here, so I don't have to make another cord either. Awesome. Yeah, that's good deal. So I got this right here. I don't have to set that up. So let's do this then. Oh. Alright, so we got our access point. And where do I want to put this guy? That's probably okay. Yeah, the power cords are long enough, man. Oh, yeah, it's perfect actually. Right, perfect. Alright. Oh, look at it. Cool. Alright, so it's off for now. Leave it off for now. Alright, now I have this. Cable. Yeah, I could actually, yeah.
Pizza ready?
Yeah, perfect. Alright. Not trying to make it perfect, just trying to get it. So I can kind of like fix that later. Yeah, I can fix that later. I'm just. Now this is the part. Let's do this, guys. This works. Like that. Oh. to here. Let's see. I did it. Yes. All right. All right. So we have. Perfect. All right. What just showed up?
I know. He's like, I was on the break with you, but I said, no. He won.
All right. So we have. We just could. So.
Well, she.
Let's see.
That's. Yeah. He's trying to scare her. That's not.
Oh, it wants another uplink. No, I'm not adding another uplink. Okay. So that's good. Alright, so we got that. That's all set. Alright, so let's just look at that switch again. So again, this is what I'm trying to show you guys how what's going on in this what I got going on here with the Raspberry Pi guys. Everything is unplugged. Oh shit! I'm mess. Jeez. Alright. Before I cause a catastrophic failure on all my stuff here. Let me stop. Alright. So again, so like I was saying, about the power of what is going on with this the Raspberry Pi now, guys. So again, so we got this as so we're using the operating system inside, and inside of that operating system we're creating a switch. So we have this switch. All right, so this is our NAT. Okay, so this is where we're going to be doing some of the cool stuff on. But again, we also have another switch here. All right, and this is where it lives outside of our network. Okay, on our actual network here, guys. Okay, so that is its So that's one switch, okay? And then this is the switch I made, okay? And this is what I'm trying to prove where we can turn this Raspberry Pi into a wireless router by doing some of this cool stuff that I've been messing with. Let's put them over here. Yeah, that's gonna be the LAN.
Yes.
And then we're gonna plug that into a. We're gonna plug that into a switch, right? Or are we gonna plug? Are we gonna plug that directly into that? No, we're gonna plug that directly into that thingy. Because then we can just pick it up through Wi-Fi. Yeah. No. No, we have to plug it into the switch. Okay. So we have to use a switch. Okay. All right. So let's just create this virtual machine for us, guys. Or should I attempt to use one I'm already using? No, let's just do this. Let's boot up this router. Or this doesn't. Let's just see what happens. Again, so this is connected to both networks. So again, this is that IP fire.
Alright, I love you too. I'll see you tomorrow. What time? What time? Yeah, if we want.
Once that gets set up, we'll fire up the Ubuntu PC so we can log into the web GUI.
That's it. Not bad.
that's what we're gonna do. So we gotta use the TP-Link switch for that one. Because then that has to get connected to two different things. We're also going to change the network too. This should be fired up. Let's just take a look at the take a look at our host real quick. We're doing pretty good. So Ryan still good. All right, so what we just did, so we're just logged into that router image that we're running. Let's see where I can change the. I might not be able to change it. It's not gonna let me do it. Yeah, it's not gonna change that. It's not the end. Router actually. I guess we are gonna make a new router. Turn it off now. Just had to shut it down real quick. Call it VNAT.
Are you done, honey?
Not yet. What's up, baby?
It's about that time to get off. We need to go night night and eat dinner.
Are you done with dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, leave daddy some food, please.
I don't have any use.
I know you two, my baby.
Let's do a first installation. Let's open up the documentation now for this. What was? English. Start installation. Accept the license. I gotta scroll all the way down this, huh? Come on. There it goes. Yes, delete all data. Yeah, there. Let me make sure I get all the installation steps. Good. How's everybody doing? That was pretty fast installation, guys. What do you think? Huh? So we have a successful installation so far. Let's baby.
You done, honey?
I'm done.
Come on. You said getting stuff done. That's great, but you gotta eat. It's 8 o'clock. I'm probably gonna have 4 hours sleep. Does that look like it's not typing?
It is. This is just a security thing that Linux. That Linux does. That you don't get to see your password.
Maybe you're obsessed. It's time to get home. And that's it. Maxwell, stop! We're obsessed with that thing. I look at it.
Alright, so red and green, or green and red, whatever. green. Yep. 172. 172, 16. 172, 16. Let's say 32. Honey. Okay.
Yes, I'm fine.
No.
I'm fine.
Seven, 2, 6, 32, 10, 32, 2, say 200. So that's a good installation. Nice. Now let's try to reach this router here. There we go. Ah. All right. There we go. Let's make a couple of these. All right. Let's put internet access. Should reach that time. Wow. Well, the problem is DNS. Temporarily, we're just going to use Google. Alright, either way, that's up. I'll deal with getting that all squared away afterwards. Okay, either way, we have it up. Very good. So next is this. It's the thing that comes on. Scotty, we don't have any shoes. Can't see anything. Poor Joe. Access point now. Let's find out how to access that. I need to. Of course, make a mess. got access that. Access it, just into it. Wi-Fi. So, get something that's Wi-Fi compatible. You know, I'm gonna be so pumped up if this works. I don't know. So we have an IP address. I think we're in the money, guys. But I won't know until I log in. But I'm pretty sure I just did it. Oh snap! Look at that, guys. Did you guys just see that IP address just get populated in there? This is crazy. If I just did this. Okay, so to manage this thing. Let's P now. All right, guys. We're this is so. We're just gonna make sure. We're gonna find out why we don't have internet access. Do I have internet access on this? I do. Just because this thing's. There it goes. Alright, yeah, so it's got internet access. Alright, I knew it had internet access. I was like, wonder why I didn't have internet access. Shit. There we go, guys. Holy moly, this is so cool, guys. This is so cool. And we'll make sure that lease and everything on the on the AP and stuff like that gets binded down, stuff like that. IP fire, there's still some quirks I'm still gonna work out with IP fire and stuff like that. Shoot, guys, it's working though. This is so cool right now. And I think it only shot up to that much because of what I was when we opened up YouTube and stuff like that with the dude, I am so this thing popped up. That is so cool. Dude, we have a wireless a stinking thingy right now, Raspberry Pi acting as a acting as a wireless router right now, guys. This is intense. This is really intense, guys. I'm so pumped up. I really am pumped up. Oh, what up, my muffin? How we doing, man? Dude, I'm so pumped up right now. Oh, I know. Where have I been? Man, I tell you, just um, with the change of work and everything, and the ever-changing classes, it's just taken like a toll on me, and kind of like stressed me out. So I kind of took a had it, something always ends up failing, when you're doing too many things. And what ended up failing was me streaming all the time. So, um, obviously, it's something that I never wanted to give up in the first place. So I'm fighting hard to find the energy and make sure that I got content, good content, different content being created and stuff like that to present to you guys and stuff like that. So, that's it, man. How you been, Muffin? I'm breaking I'm breaking I'm breaking all kinds of stuff over here. I don't want to say breaking, but I'm doing all kinds of cool stuff. So I got so this is and I'm you're pretty tech savvy. Um this is E6i on ArmFlink. So this is E6i on a Raspberry Pi that I got going on. And what I got going on, which is pretty neat. And if you know anything about ESXi on top of ARM, thank you, man. Thank you very much, Muffin. I appreciate that. So, if you know about virtualization on top of ARM or your anything, whatever, virtualization on top of ARM, you have to make sure that you have the right, you have to have the ARM architect to be able to boot a virtual machine off of. So that was just one thing for me that I had to learn while using VMware ESXi on the Raspberry Pis. I have to find all the like the ARM 64 and Arch 64 type images architectures. So the only one I've been able to successfully get running on this one so far is a thing called IPFire, and an operating system called IPFire. And it's a free download. It's all open source and stuff like that. All right, IPFire. All right, go back because there's a couple of things I wanted to get set up to on here. While we're going through. Yeah. So we're going to be setting up some more firewalls and stuff like that on the actual router. But again, so what I did was this is the virtual switch that I attached all of that pretty much. So the VNAT router is connected to the VNAT switch. So this is the VNAT switch, and it's also connected to the regular V switch that's running that ESXi does off of my actual network. So my network, and then the NAT network that I created. What I did was I plugged a USB dongle into my Raspberry Pi, and ESXi picked it up right away as being a new NIC. So I took that USB, so you have VUSB here, pretty much. It's pretty much like virtual USB here, acting as a NIC. So I attached that to that virtual switch, and then physically in the real world attached that to a TP-Link switch, and then I attached that to an access point. So now I have an access point up here, a TP access point that now is radioing the Raspberry Pi's virtual network out to the whole rest of the world now. So now I have a Raspberry Pi acting as a Wi-Fi router. Cool stuff. That's what I got. I got my handy dandy laptop in this hand because I had to access the access point. To access the access point, I had to jump on it through the wireless. My PC isn't set up for wireless and stuff like that. I don't have an actual antenna in the PC. So that's what I am. That's what I'm in here right now, setting this up right now and looking at. You know, obviously I can set up DHCP and stuff like that on this too. Yeah. So, and all what's gonna happen though at the end of this all is we're gonna have a oops. We're gonna have a whole entire yeah, so that's what this is right here. Muffin. So that's what I'm running right here. So this is the Ubuntu desktop running as a running on ARM right here. And it works pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's not too bad. You know, not bad for running, again, not bad for running on a Raspberry Pi that's also doing a couple other things all at the same time, you know? I got a couple, I downloaded a whole bunch of images to this. Yeah, so we're getting an Ubuntu server, an IP Fire. This is the Ubuntu desktop here. I got a Debian, CentOS 8, and an Alpine box here. I'm trying to collect as many ARM images as possible to see what I like, to see what runs best and what I like running best on this server here. You know, so I can kind of just like hammer everything down on the server. So far though, IP Fire it's the only one that's booting up. It's the only one that's working great. So IP Fire might be the what I suggest to everybody when they do this as a project. Looks like IP Fire is gonna win. It's gonna win my seal of approval because of what it's doing. I got, you know, I'm over here on my laptop and I got internet access over here, and that's this. You can see it, JoLab. So the JoLab, that's this my actual laptop right here. It's pretty neat, guys. Got IP address, everything. So I could not, and so I wanted to get pfSense to work on it, but I couldn't get an ARM image. And I went to the pfSense website and everything. Yeah, 'cause that's what I was looking for originally, was a pfSense image. So they only have AMD and then Netgate. Now the Netgate, I'm not too sure what the Netgate is, if that's ARM. I think it is ARM. But I don't know if it's going to ask for some licensing property. See, the Netgate image only supports serial installation from a mem stick and does not come with VGA option. If you purchase a Netgate product, refer to the product manual for that. And see, this is all it's showing for actual images for the PFSense, and it's only AMD 64. We need ARM 64. I was also trying to go after open sense too, but I couldn't. You would think ARM. I did download free BSD, but that's whatever. Yeah. So I mean, they do have ARM applications. That's those little Netgate thingies, you know. Netgate, which are pretty neat. Those are cool little devices. Yeah, so that's pretty much the lab for today, guys. There's obviously going to be more to come, but I gotta get to eating and I gotta get ready for work. I got work tonight, and if I don't get any sleep, I'm gonna be a hot mess. So, Muffin, thank you so much for joining me tonight, man. I appreciate it. Love when you come by. And yeah, guys, stay tuned. We'll be doing some more stuff as, again, as things progress and stuff like that. You know, I just wanted to, just go over this and just see if we can get this to work. And we got it to work, so we got a Raspberry. I don't know if anybody else has done it, but I got a Raspberry. So let me mark this. I don't know if anybody else has done this, but I got a Raspberry Pi working as a wireless router. Let me be the first one to mark that. Again, I don't know if anybody else has done it. I might be the first one. Muffin, you tell me if I am. Alright, guys. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. You guys take it easy out there.